A former U.S. Senator from South Dakota has come home, this time to stay. Larry Pressler, who represented South Dakota in both the House and the Senate for more than 20 years, has moved into a senior living community on Lake Lorraine. KELOLAND's Perry Groten caught up with Pressler today about what it's like returning to his roots and a permanent residence of South Dakota.
The newest resident at Legends on Lake Lorraine is still waiting on many of his furnishings to arrive at his Sioux Falls apartment.
Oh, that's one thing when you move, we ship them at the lowest possible rate, and sometimes it takes a while to get there, but that's all right. That's not a big deal to me.
82-year-old Larry Pressler is a native of Humboldt, but has spent a majority of his time in the Washington, D.C. area since leaving the U.S. Senate in 1997. He says he's received a warm welcome in his return to South Dakota.
Well, it's been very nice. Everybody's very nice here at Lake Lorraine, and I'm now living in a senior assisted facility. The old senator is no longer charging around making speeches.
But this has been a bittersweet homecoming for Pressler, whose move to Sioux Falls will be without his wife Harriet, who died late last year.
When she had a lot of friends, I didn't know how many friends she had, but they've all been sending cards or calling and so forth, and so that moved my heart. But I miss my wife Harriet very much.
Pressler's former chief of staff has been helping his old boss with the move. Kevin Schieffer is grateful for his longtime friendship with Pressler.
He's made my career, he's made my family, he's made everything in my life is a direct offshoot of stumbling into his office one day.
Pressler says he's grateful of receiving so much support from South Dakotans during his time in Washington and in retirement. He begins a new journey in his life, thankful to be settling into the familiar surroundings of South Dakota, which has been home all along.
I think this is the last stop for me.
In Sioux Falls, Perry Groten, KELOLAND News.
Pressler says that he is in good health despite having undergone treatment for both bladder and pancreatic cancer. Pressler had been on a waiting list for 2 years before getting into this new apartment, and now that he's in Sioux Falls for good, Pressler plans to spend more time with his relatives who live in both Humboldt and Del Rapids areas.